Michael Port and I have a interesting relationship. We are business partners. He's a mentor of mine. We're co-writing a book, and he's a client in some ways. So we probably started working together about 2.5 years ago, and I joined Michael's team to help him promote his first book, Book Yourself Solid, and together we helped put together his Amazon campaign. And one of my strengths that I brought to the team, Michael is really great at this as well, but I really focused on direct outreach and finding the fans that he had from within his community who were willing to be a part of that promotion, and it was a really great success. And from there, then I had the title of Director of Sales and Client Relations, and from there I done everything from help Michael lead his Book Yourself Solid 15-week intensive coaching program to working on selling him into larger organizations and conferences. So I really have been the messenger and the voice of Book Yourself Solid. And as a result, we've worked on a lot of other projects together, one of which most recently is our upcoming book called The Contrarian Effect, Why It Pays Big to Take the Typical Sales Advice and Do the Opposite. Wiley's publishing that in August. It's very exciting. And yes, we're co-writing it. Michael had this great idea about how George Costanza is this kind of, Seinfeld character. He's kind of this big loser and this crazy guy, and nothing's really working out in his life. And he gets this idea one day, what would happen if I did the opposite? And so Michael and I talk a lot about sales and what it means to really build trust and credibility with clients, and I have a background in selling, and so we thought it would be perfect to write this book together, and so we're very excited. The book is due in a week and coming along very nicely, putting some final touches, and then it will be out in August.
Okay. And Michael called it the Costanza Effect at one point during the afternoon.
Yeah, it's the Contrarian Effect.
Was that a working title at any point?
Yes, it actually was. We started out with the Costanza Effect, and we had this vision of a Seth Godin-sized book with a purple velvet cover, because George, of course, wanted to be draped in purple velvet, and with a picture of Jason Alexander, who played George Costanza. But our publisher felt like Costanza might be a little too obscure for those non-Seinfeld fans. So then after several back and forths, we ended up with the Contrarian Effect, Why It Pays Big to Take the Typical Sales Advice and Do the Opposite.
Cool.